What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are at the range and we are going to be shooting every FN gun that I have. Starting with, I don't even know where we're going to start. I think we might start with the pistols and then the rifles. I really don't know, but here's the baby SCAR. We got the SCAR 16, SCAR 17, SCAR 20S, and this is chambered in a 6.5 Creedmoor. Then we have the P90, which is one of my all-time favorites, and this is chambered in a 5.7. Then we have an FN 5.56. Then we have this is the DMR2, I believe, and then this is another one of their FN 5.56 rifles. Whew. Then here we have the 509. This is the LS Edge. This is the competition one that they came out with. I believe Tim Kennedy had a lot to do with this one. They designed it around the things that he liked. And then we have the 509cc Edge. I really like this one because I've been able to conceal carry that one, and it's just the best of this gun in a compact. Like, it's legit, it runs great. Then we have the 5.7, same as the 509, but this here is in a pistol version. Then we have the Reflex right here. We have a 509. This is not a threaded barrel. Then we have a 509 Tactical here. This here is the second version that ever came out of the 5.7, of the FN 5.7. And then this one is the latest one that they just came out with, which is optic ready. And I do believe that they are gonna come with another 5.7, that it's gonna be a threaded barrel. So for those of you that have been asking for a threaded barrel, it's coming. That's what I heard. That was the buzz around SHOT Show, that it is coming. So stay tuned for that if that's what you're looking for. Then here we have the high power that FN came out with last year. This was a pretty awesome gun. Then the 510, which is chambered in a 10mm. That thing is awesome if you're going like to the backcountry hunting for bear and whatnot, or if you're hunting and a bear comes through, the 10mm is always key. Like, that's just a great round to have. Then we have the notorious FNX 45 Tactical. This thing was, when it came out in its time, even till today, just broke a lot of barriers of what a 45 ACP should be when it comes to a tactical gun. And then here we have the 502. This is the 22 long rifle round that FN came out with. Of course, I had to get the black and the tan, just whatever. But these are great if you're wanting to introduce somebody that you know into firearms, into shooting. This is a great gun to bring them out to the range and get their confidence up. You don't want to bring somebody to the range and give them a freaking 10mm right off the bat, because you're going to scare them. They're not going to like it. They're not going to want to come back with you. And then, you lost somebody that could potentially be your range friend, your range partner. And then that's that. So I think the 22 is a great caliber to start people off with. Then work them into a 9mm, then maybe a 45, 38 special, somewhere around there. And then, eventually get them to those high caliber rounds once they're very comfortable. Here we have the 545. This is the FNX newer version, and I really enjoy what they did here. It's a little smaller, it's not as thick as the FNX 45. I enjoy them both, I'm not gonna lie, but if I had to pick one, I think I would go with the 545, the newer one. It's just more my style. And this is the tactical one. It is the threaded barrel, it's optic ready. It's just a great gun to have. And then we have its sister here. This is the 545. This is not threaded. It is optic ready. It's pretty much everything this is except the threaded barrel. So if you don't want a threaded barrel, you don't have a suppressor for a 45, you don't care to put one on, I go that route. Then right here, we have another 10mm. This is the 510. That's that same version, but this is with a threaded barrel. As you can see, like I was just mentioning it to you, I tend to go back and forward on if I want a threaded barrel or not. And this is just a preference thing. So I got both of them. And then here, these are the first ever 509s that I ever got back in the day. My buddy Julius actually did this one. As you can see, it's been worn and it's been through the ringer because I shot the crap out of this. And then the same 509 over here. It's the exact same thing. I just different color. But yeah, I stayed, I don't even know how long it took me to load all these mags into all these guns. So today we are gonna run one mag through every single FN gun I own. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You know, we keep making these videos for you guys, and thank you so much. So let's get after it. All right, guys, let's kick things off with the 502 22 long rifle. Woo! Let's grab the next 22 long rifle. All right, let's move to the 9mm. All right, first 509 I ever owned. Second 509 I ever owned. This is another one of the first 509s I ever owned. As you can see from the old school Cerakote paint job. Seems like I only loaded a round in that one. Oh, I didn't. Why didn't that cycle? All right. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's been in the safe way too long. I don't think I lubed it up right because it's not cycling. We're gonna move on. All right, now we're gonna move into the modern ones. This is the 509 Tactical threaded barrel. It is optic ready, but I haven't put one on there. All right, this is the 509, sorry. This is not a 509, this is a reflex. This is the new concealed carry that FN came out with. It's kind of a better version of the Hellcat or your 365 or the 365 XL. This is, I think this is better. Oh yeah. All right, here we have the very, very iconic high power. Don't need to go into it, but if you don't know, look up Browning high power, and there's everything that you need to know about this gun. It's one of my favorites, I promise you. Very, very iconic gun. All right, now we're gonna move into the 509. This is the LS Edge. Like I mentioned earlier, I know Tim Kennedy had a lot to do with this gun and the design of this gun, and I love this gun. And now we're doing its baby sister. This is the 509 CC Edge concealed carry, as you can tell. That's what CC stands for. Woo! All right, let's move on to the 5.7s. We shot every 22, every 9mm. Now let's move on over to the 5.7s. This is the first gen 5.7 that was done by my buddy Julius at DEFCON 3. Now I know you're probably watching some of the videos and you can see the recoil out of my hands just because I'm shooting fast. But with the 5.7, there's honestly no recoil. I mean, watch this. Now, same gun, just this is the second version of that. And again, no recoil. And this here is the latest version of the 5.7. And you might be asking yourself, what's different from this one than all the other ones? This one's optic ready. I just haven't mounted an optic because I haven't found the one I want to put on there yet. But this is the latest one. Like I mentioned earlier, I think they're gonna come up with a 5.7 tactical, which would include the threaded barrel and optic ready, but who knows? But watch this one. This is my favorite so far, just because of the groove here where I can grab. Yeah, baby. Now, we are gonna move from the 5.7 into the 45s. And we're gonna start it off with the very iconic FNX 45 Tactical, because you have to. This, like I mentioned earlier, this gun here, man, I love this gun. Gotta put it on fire, guys. I love this FNX, man. It's great. Now we're moving away from the FNX 45 and we are going to the FN 545. This is the newer version. This one's optic ready. And now we are going to go grab the latest version of this, which is another 545, but this is the 545 Tactical, which is the same thing, except this has a threaded barrel. So if you're the type that wants to throw on a red dot and a suppressor on your 45, you can. Yeah, definitely the recoil is going to go down if you suppress it. And now we are going to move into the 10 millimeter. Now, a lot of people are very, I don't want to say scared, but they're very intimidated by this round just because they think it kicks super hard and that, you know, it's just going to put you on your ass. It doesn't. It doesn't kick much harder than the 45. See that? It's just like a 45. It's just chambered in a 10 millimeter. This is the 510. Now we're gonna grab the latest version of that. And like I mentioned to you guys earlier, same thing, 510, optic ready, threaded, so you can throw a suppressor on there, because it does make a lot of difference when you put a suppressor. You're gonna eliminate a lot of recoil out of this gun. But again, it's not bad, guys. 10 millimeter. Not that bad. If my hands can handle it, so can yours. And now we are gonna move over to the fun stuff. I was gonna start with the ARs, but you know what? Let's jump into the 5.7 real quick. This is the PS90. This is chambered in a 5.7. As you can see, mine has been modified a little bit. Julius did a pretty cool job here, some stippling on it. I am a fan of Transformers, the movies, not anything else. And this one here, and this one has the Decepticons, because I just, you know, watching those movies, I always thought, dude, the Decepticons have way better cars. They're cooler, they look better. So I like the Decepticons, so we put the Decepticon logo on there. Yeah, buddy. What I really enjoy about this, it's the capacity. It takes 50 rounds in this thing, which I love it. And a 5.7, you can take this thing pig hunting and you will do some major damage. I promise you that you would. All right, let's move on. All right, let's move on over to the ARs. This here is one of my favorites. You guys are gonna see why. It's just, oh my God, it's so smooth. Oh my God, that smells so wonderful. Now this one here is my favorite rig. I just kind of set it up to what I want out of an AR. This is the model FN15. Oh yeah, I freaking love this one. All right, you guys, here we have, this is another FN15, but this is the older version. This is the first one that actually came out. It is ambi. I need to change that charging handle because it's the old school one, but I had this customized not long ago. So you can see here, it's got the FN logo there. And then the world's most battle proven firearm. One of my favorite guns. See the recoil on that gun? None. None whatsoever, because it's a hell of a freaking AR. All right, we're gonna get into the moment that you've been waiting for. You guys wanna see the scars. You can see mine, but not the guns, or both. I don't know. But let's start off with the baby scar. This here, they just literally came out with last year. And honestly, it's been one of my favorites. You can't go wrong with a baby scar, you know what I'm saying? This thing is just so gorgeous, so beautiful. Baby scar, do. This is the Scar 16, chambered in a 5.56. Yeah, this is suppressed, so it's not loud. There's no recoil. Freaking love it. Thing's so badass. All right, let's move on to one of my favorite rounds here. This is a 308, and this is the Scar 17. If you guys don't know this, Ranger Battalion in the U.S. Army has adopted the Scar 17, so a lot of the guys are running either the Scar 16 or the Scar 17. That's a Scar 17 there. As you can tell, it does pack a punch because it is a 308, but honestly suppressed, you just really can't feel it. You can really get on there and just drive it. I was taking it a little bit easier just because I like shooting from a distance with these, but I was wanting to rip through it. But Scar 17, love this freaking thing. We're moving on to the 20S. This here is chamber and a 6.5 Creedmoor. I love this. This is a great hunting rifle, especially for here in Texas when you're sitting in a blind and you know, you just want to go at it and carry something like this. This is a perfect rifle for that. Or if you're doing some sort of like competition with your friends where you're shooting you know, long range and whatnot, the 6.5 is a great round. For those of you that don't know, one of the biggest things that I honestly asked from FN for the longest time was to have a non-reciprocating charging handle on the FN, because it was kind of hard to have your thumbs or your fingers around here because this was coming back, right? And so they came out with it, they listened to everybody who was asking for it, and they came out with kits that you can change. So if you own a Scar 16, 17, 20S, whichever Scar you own, and your charging handle is still rocking back every time you shoot, you can buy the kit, the conversion kit that makes it a non-reciprocating charging handle. And I highly suggest it because it's been a game changer. It's one of the things that like I said, that I've always wanted. And when they came out with it, I was like, I gotta do it. But this is the 6.5 Creedmoor here. I love this round. I hunt a lot with this round. This is, man, I love this round. I love this gun. I'm glad that I read some of the comments and people were asking like, shoot all your FN guns, and here we are doing what you asked. So if you want to see something else from us on the channel, please let us know and we'll try to make it happen. But man, I'm telling you, the 6.5 Creedmoor is such a great round. I've hunted with it all over Texas. I've taken it on an elk hunt. It's made it happen. The 6.5, regardless of what people say, and I know there's going to be people fighting in the comments like, oh, you know, but it is a great round and I really enjoy it. Oh man, but there it is, guys. We shot every effing gun that I own. I haven't even counted them, to be honest with you, because I don't know, but we went from the Baby Scar to the 20S, to the the PS90, all the ARs that I own, 22s, 45, 10 millimeters, the 5.7, man, every effing gun. Guys, I hope you enjoy this episode, and please give it a like, a comment, a share. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button on the top so that when we post our videos, you get notified. But every video goes up on Sundays at 6 p.m. Come hang out with us, come check it out. I hope you enjoy this episode. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. I'll see you next week. Until then, crispy on. I hope that shit gets stuck in your head. Baby Scar, do 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 do.